So once you've done your PVA, all your creases you need to tape. Either you're doing plastering or you're doing bonding, which I have done. So I'll just show you how I do the bonding itself. So what will be doing, I'll be getting this bottom part filled because it's got quite a big dip, about 10 millimeters. You probably can see how it dips in. So that is my task, and then obviously I will be filling the bottom bits here alongside. And so this is really something you wouldn't normally wouldn't have to do, but this wall has been patched in. So that's lava and plaster, that's board, so there's been a repair done some time ago, so hence why we got a sort of step. But yeah, so I will be show you how I'm putting on plaster, not plaster, bonding, sorry, same similar way of doing plaster really. So once I put it on a wall, I've run the straight edge because I know the belly is in the middle. And what I'm gonna do next, I got some bonding left, so I will use that to infill the middle bit, because that I know that is slightly hollow, or sorry, not hollow but dipped there. And that's what we need to build up. And obviously it might not be perfect, but you're going to get it, you know, as good as you can, in order to, when you get plastering done, it's actually, you know, not as deep, the dip, because when you're going to do plastering you're going to use ruler as well, or you can use ruler through, you know, once you put 2 coats on to get it flat, so that way you can get those dips out even more. But you know, obviously with all the walls it's harder to do, but by bonding it out like so you lose quite a bit. And what I'll do, I'll use that up and do the middle, just concentrate on the middle, and then I'll run the ruler again. So the consistency of my bonding is quite kind of runny. I wouldn't say too runny, but so runny enough so I can put it on a wall, so it's not too hard to work with, because if it's too stiff then it'd be hard to put on. If I would say be doing only filling these gaps, I would have it a bit more stiffer because it's easier to hold it in place, but because I need a thin coat on, I'm having a bit runnier. So obviously the thick consistency of the bonding or bonding will depend on what you're going to use it for. For the bits like so on the bottom part, you want it a bit thicker consistency, so it stays in there and you can apply a bit deeper, apply a bit more it on, where with doing the areas like that, like a thin coat or thinner coat, you want it runnier so you can work with it, like with the plaster. So your method of applying is pretty much like I do on plaster, with half circular sort of moves to get it, you know, as flat as possible. So yeah, I will get that, use that up, infill the middle, run the ruler, and hopefully that will be it for this wall. And then crack on with the others. So this is how I bond. If that's a ball with the dip, for instance, or you know, anything like that. This obviously will be slightly easier. Just go over, infill the deep bits, and that's it. And same for the bottom bit where the skirting used to be. So I hope this helped someone. And yeah, obviously it's not the only way you can do it, but that's the way I do it. I'm sure there are people doing it differently, but yeah, I thought I'd share the way I'm doing it, and maybe someone will find it useful. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll catch up with you in the next video.